Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share so we can get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world it could be. But it's all be right here with me to be a BGOG. And I appreciate you pull up on me, man. Shout out everybody in the building, man. What's going on? Y'all see it, man. I ain't gonna be here too long tonight. But I just gotta put this, man. It's again, man. It's certain shit, man, that's really, really discouraging. Because it just goes to show you, for the most part, I don't know, man. I don't know. Shit like this, as to where people were literally on the opposite side of this shit. And the biggest ops for men, the bitch literally said that men were waiting for the lights to go out to start raping women. And now she's an advocate for men because allegedly now she done got burned as a bull dagger. Mind you, again, I'm just go we just gonna go through it, man. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Let's just start there to remind people who we're dealing with, right? Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Oh no, that's a different one. Give me a second. Here we go. So let's just give people the 'cause I think this was this the second one. No, this is the first one. So let's give people a reminder, man. Right. And this is a shout out to the breakdown of Black woman's perspective. They're not doing the content shit no more, but this is the wonderful thing about live streams, bro. This shit is forever. Literally up here, it's evidence, right? And it's just crazy to me. Right?
We want to hear the answer.
Look, goddammit, Iceberg Slim ain't no fucking woman. Iceberg Slim is not a goddamn woman.
So fucking done, yo.
Don't play with me. Hold on. Pimpy Ken, where your ass go to? Pimpy Ken, bring your ass out here. Okay, you taking a piss. Pimpy Ken is taking a pee-pee somewhere. I don't know where he is. Okay, but let me tell you something. Pimpy Ken is in here giving the game on women.
You say you can't hear me?
You hoe ass niggas ain't got no pussy, but
What you mean you can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Check. Put a one in the chat to make sure you guys can hear me. Y'all should be able to hear me. I think you might just have your what's the name down, bro. Yeah, I think you just got your audio down, fam.
you writing books on pussy and how to control pussy. You know why? Because all you got to do is observe, ho. Nigga, all you got to do is observe. And the average woman ain't observed you hoe ass niggas. I have though. Not only have I observed.
Now listen, this is the rebirth of Princefella on her crusade against men. This is only what, 2023. This is 3 years ago, people. 3 years ago.
You for 25 motherfucking years. I have scientific research on you hoe ass niggas. So I want to tell women.
Scientific research is she based off of bonobo monkeys. Again, the one fucking group of monkeys where they're mainly ran by females versus the males. Push this. Nobody's really gonna break this down because it's not gonna get a lot of numbers. It's not going. And again, I understand it, bro. Listen, once the ball has start rolling, right? The avalanche has started. You can't stop it. Once a person gets a certain number of followings, subs, and shit, and whatever, and they're getting on certain platforms, bro, no matter how much exposing you do, no matter how much you show that the shit is a fraud and whatever, it's not gonna matter because they got clout. And now you're just a hater. But even though I know this shit and I'm breaking it down, people are not gonna be too dumb to just realize it, and they still be like, "Oh, nigga, you just hating and you just this and you just that and this, whatever, and fuck it." But for the sake of me being me and just understanding, bro, this is no men. Please, bro, please, niggas, Don't co-sign this shit, bro. It's cool and popular right now. The hottest thing is for women to get out here and advocate for men, right? Because men have been beat down so fucking much, and everything sounds better with titties. Again, man, I don't do this, right? I don't do this for the money, right? I don't. But the amount of money y'all throw at these hoes, bro, is just disrespectful. The amount of money that you niggas first of all, let's rewind. So you niggas complain about us doing the content and talking about the same thing over and again and over and over and over, and it's the same shit. You niggas been talking about the same shit. You niggas been talking the same shit for 10 years, for 20 years, for 30 years, for 5 years, for 6 years. Let a bitch with some titties come by, and here y'all niggas go. I sit back and watch it, bro. I sat back and watched it since I started doing this shit. There was somebody in particular that, I was affiliated with. And I'll watch you niggas come through on my platform. And because at the time, I didn't want to be no hating ass nigga, right? And because I said it was about the money, so I kind of, I can't say nothing about the money because I said it wasn't really about the money, which is it's still not. But to see y'all take the bread and throw it at titties, that shit hurt a little bit, man. It hurt a little bit. Again, I greatly appreciate it. And I keep telling y'all this. I am not ungrateful. I am not shaming you guys. I greatly appreciate every dime, every penny that I get, right? And you guys have been supporting me. That's my thing. My core supporters, bro, my A1 day ones, you guys being here, y'all support, right? But just so many things, bro. A lot of gimmicks and shit, the bounty shit, the just, bro, I really put time, effort, and I do this shit like nobody else does this shit. Partially because I don't forget shit. See, a lot of motherfuckers don't forgot about this. Ain't nobody thinking about this fucking interview that Princefella did 3 fucking years ago. Most motherfuckers got the fucking memory of a goldfish, so they don't even understand or remember this shit. But bro, everything a motherfucker say, bro, I remember shit from the day I turned this motherfucking mic and camera on. I ain't forgot nothing. That's my gift and my curse. I got a damn good memory. It's people I know from motherfucking childhood, bro, from kindergarten that I see them, I see their face, I don't know what they don't know who the fuck I am. It's just, like I said, a gift and a curse for me. But being that this shit is what it is now, and I'm seeing a new woman every day advocate for men, advocate for men, advocate for men, even women that were on the other side. Some of the biggest fucking misandrists. Princefella, bro. Princefella was the misandrist of the fucking year. Shit. Back to back. At least from fucking 2023 to 2025. Men ain't shit. Men what? Men don't understand love. Oh, men are incapable of love. Everything about a man is fucked up, and all they want to do is take, and all they want to do is this, and y'all need to leave these men alone, and women don't need men. Just for this bitch to turn around in 2026. And now we got to shift the conversation to where, the women need to be trying to figure the men out. It's a dirty game, bro. It's a dirty, dirty motherfucking game out here, man. The Charleston White shit, it don't matter. Charleston exposing her. It didn't matter. Listen, like I said, as big as Charleston White, the same thing with Charleston White, bro. She got the clout. She has a following. It's never going to go anywhere. It don't matter how much truth that came out about who she really is as a person. Motherfuckers don't care, bro. That's the crazy thing about this shit, bro. That's like niggas just use the term subscriber supremacy is real. Bro, if you got 100,000 subs, bro, not 100,000 subs, but like 500,000 subs, right? Just think 10% of that is like 50,000 strong. Usually what it really is for the people that you got like 10% of that, which really fuck with your content for the most part, right? Like if you look at my videos or whatever, no matter how much I do, my shit usually caps out somewhere between 1.5 to maybe 2,000 views, right? And then live streaming is pretty much what it's going to be. It's not going to bounce a whole bunch, a whole lot, but you know that lets you know pretty much your reach is 10% of whatever your subscriber count is, right? So if you reach 500,000 fucking people, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's 5,000 strong. That's really fucking with your shit and watching your content. And for a live stream, shit, you cut that in half. You're still getting like you get $500 or 500 people in the box. You got it made, right? That's just the YouTube side of it. But again, man, please, brothers, support the men, bro. Support the men, bro. Support the motherfuckers that's been doing this shit for real, dog. I know it's a lot of, new motherfuckers ain't trying to hate on nobody or no shit like that, right? Especially not men, but women, dog, that's all of a sudden they 4 men and they got track records like this shit, bro. Please, man. Please. All right. Please, bro.
This is the opposite of iceberg goddamn slim, right? Because if you can observe, bitch, so can I. I got eyes, nigga. I got a brain. What you talking about? What are you talking about?
Have you ever been in love with a man?
Hell no. Right?
You was married.
No, I didn't marry my husband based off on no love, right? I based it off of the same shit that a lot of women are basing off. Let's build the Black community. Marriage is not about love, it's about partnership. So I partnered with a person who I felt was somebody that I could work with to push the quote unquote Black agenda. Yeah, I filed for the divorce, right? But let me tell you, my child's father is not a deadbeat father, right? He takes her to get her hair done. He pays for that. He picks her up every day that he's off. He ain't no bad guy, but we are not compatible. And we had issues trying to be together, right? It ain't that he no bad dude, but the fact of the matter, compatibility comes into play. He's a great father to his child. And yeah, my child's father is 63 years old. You know why? Because I'm extremely mature for my age.
Again, man. Let's leave it there. This woman waited to her mid to late 30s to have a kid. Right? Then she picked the old simp to have the kid by. Okay.
I don't fuck with kids. That's why I say I'm not dealing with no woman under the age of 30. I'm not like
because you wouldn't submit? Huh? Was it because you weren't willing to submit?
No, because here's the thing. The fact of the matter is he had a whole agenda to come and change the essence of who I am. You're not coming into my life and changing and telling me what to do. Right? I had been doing social media long before he came into the picture. He said he was cool with that as soon as he got married. Now you want me to stop doing social media. We have you tell me you don't have no bills. Soon after I get married, I get an IRS bill for $6,000 in the motherfucking mail. Right? Males attach themselves to women for the sole purpose of using women to help themselves. Right? I bought my ex-husband. I put my credit is good. His credit wasn't that good. He got a whole $40,000 truck on my credit. Don't talk to me about shit when it comes to no motherfucking male and trying to help a male. I've been there. I had a nigga take $40,000 from me and use a woman to help do it.
Again, scorn woman because this woman is horrible at picking men, and she's been nothing but taking L's with men her entire fucking adulthood. Now, mind you, Princella's not ugly. She be average, right? She got that motherfucking wild ass tooth fixed. She got some veneers in before she, turned full stud. Princefella, again, and remember, she was pro Black man before this. She had a whole rap song dedicated to Black men. The problem is what so many Black women suffer from, and that's not being able to pick good men. Most black women hate black men because they pick the worst of niggas repeatedly. Not only do they pick the worst of niggas, they pick the worst of niggas and they have kids with the worst of niggas. They pick the worst of niggas and they spend money on the worst of niggas. They pick the worst of niggas and they waste years and time with the worst of niggas. So once they finally get out of fucking that burden of the horrible nigga they picked, now every nigga after that gotta pay. Everything I'm dropping tonight is motherfucking bars and gems, nigga. Clip all this shit up. Again, the sad part about this shit, bro, is like I really, really understand this shit, bro. I really understand the black man, black woman dichotomy and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? The friction, the problem. Crazy part about it is, oh, you just talk shit about black women. No, I talk shit about ain't shit niggas just as much, if not more. Nobody ever pay attention to that. I don't say Pookie and Ray Ray, but I talk about the Pookies and Ray Rays and pieces of shit more than anybody else. Niggas don't listen to that though. Oh man, you want to do shit on black women? Okay, well, yeah, because they fucking with the ain't shit niggas. Coochie communism. Do what she want to do with her pussy. Just stop having kids with the nigga, please. You can fuck on an ain't shit nigga without producing an ain't shit kid. Statistically. That's the gene pool you want to continue? I think there's such thing as loser genetics. I'm sorry. There's such thing as fucking loser fucking genetics. I strongly believe that. There's a reason they tell you, hey man, you just like your dad, you just like your mom. You know what? Personality traits, bro, transfer over. Any parent would tell you this. Anybody that's just a fucking parent would tell you that, hey, yeah, man, my kid acts just like I fucking acted as a kid. Or my kid acts like his fucking his uncle or his aunt or whatever. Or this is a personality that they have. In the fucking family tree. It's not just physical. Your mental has to motherfucking transfer over because that it's a part of you. So your mentality to some degree is going to fucking transfer over to your kid. So y'all go out here, y'all fuck on and get pregnant by the worstest of niggas. Now you back out here in the world, and now you done raised your motherfucking value and your requirements of all the niggas after the ain't shit nigga you had a child by. Bitch, if you don't go jump off of bitch. If you don't motherfucking belly flop off the fucking Empire State Building right now.
You understand? So I know males in a way that the average woman don't, because my mentor was a political activist at the age of 16 and he was in his 30s. I ain't never had no sexual interaction with him or nothing like that, but he still was a fucking male. And his whole agenda for using me, right, to help me, he definitely gave me some game that helped set the trajectory of my life to where I'm at now, to what I think, because he is the one that planted the seed in me to think. He is the one that planted the seed for me to see that males ain't shit. It was
your ex-husband.
No, my mentor when I was
16. Mentor. Okay.
Right, who was a political activist. The majority of my friends have been male all my life. I have a wisdom on males that the average woman don't, because I've been a tomboy my entire life, and this is the path that the Creator put me on. I know males inside and out. I majored in cell and molecular biology.
Let me ask you a question. Are you a supporter of the LGBTQ community?
No.
Work up. Rewind selector. What? Hold on now. Put a one in the chat if you heard that. Shout out to Sister George. Shout out to Concrete Rose. Again, man, this is one of y'all gave these women hella flack for this shit, but this is one of the best interviews and some of the best fucking like sources of content, bro. This shit right here, so many things. You understood how and why Princefella was the became the fucking the essence of the hatred that black women had for black men when she became the fucking mouthpiece and the champion of misandry, black misandry. Bro, you can't beat this shit. The woman that just became the fucking stud, one of the final bosses of studs, just said, "Oh, I don't support the LGBTQ." This, mind y'all, people, this 2023. It's 2023. She got the hair on. She got the little halter top. You know, she said she hate niggas, but she's still out here getting dick. Shout out to a man, Square Biz, 5838 for the 2. Appreciate you, brother. I'm not a bad guy. We just didn't work out. Ain't nothing but some money. What you mean, Karina? You don't know who this is?
In a way that the average woman don't, because my mentor was a political activist at the age of 16 and he was in his 30s. I ain't never had no sexual interaction with him or nothing like that, but he still was a fucking male. And his whole agenda for using me, right, to help me, he definitely gave me some game that helped set the trajectory of my life to where I'm at now, to what I think, because he is the one that planted the seed in me to think. He is the one that planted the seed for me to see that males ain't shit. It was
your ex-husband.
No, my mentor when I was
16. Mentor. Okay.
Right, who was a political activist. The majority of my friends have been male all my life. I have a wisdom on males that the average woman don't, because I've been a tomboy my entire life, and this is the path that the Creator put me on. I know males inside and out. I majored in cell and molecular biology.
Let me ask you a question. Are you a supporter of the LGBTQ community?
No.
Right, let's move on to the next one. Now, mind you, this is a few months later.
They are the number 2, and they ain't gonna change. There's nothing you can say to them, ain't nothing you can do for them. They are not gonna fucking change. So the only number that you can change in this equation to change the answer would be the number 5, which is the woman. So I'm telling women, if you're tired of the answer being number 7, stop focusing on men, because that motherfucking number is not going to change. You got to change. Let me show you what your beliefs have done to contribute to the mass fuckery. So how do I do that? I teach women male psychology. I teach them the male nature, because women's number 1 decisions revolve around relationships with men. When women learn men and stop making decisions that include how the fuck he feel, she can make decisions. So she would not throw her children out to submit to no fucking pussy. He would.
And again, man, the problem is women make horrible decisions with men. Women don't know how fucking men move. If you let a woman choose the man, bro, black woman specifically, 8 times out of 10, she's choosing the wrong nigga. 8 times out of fucking 10, bro. And this coming from a nigga, bro, that again, you know, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. But and this, I gotta do this, right? So I'm gonna say this. Everybody's talking about situationships and shit, and you know, men don't really want to be serious and don't want to this and so on and so forth. Listen, bro, what's the fucking purpose and what's the need of it if and when you understand and you know that for the most part, a woman's never going to be satisfied, right? Women just want a title for the sake of the title and some semblance of control, right? Women want to feel. Their feelings are more important than the fucking reality. So when you refuse to do the shit the way she wants it done, she's going to rebel. She's going to run eventually. Women don't want no soft ass nigga that's going to fucking do any and everything she want him to do. But at the same time, women want a soft ass nigga that's going to do any and everything that she want him to do. A bitch want a nigga that's motherfucking 6 feet tall, motherfucking strong as a motherfucker, fuck real good, pay for everything, and, you know, it's her personal fucking simp. Okay? But at the same time, she want the nigga to motherfucking tell her to shut the fuck up when she feel like him telling her to shut the fuck up. and beat niggas up and be a threat and keep her protected. I told you, black men literally have to be everything and nothing at the same motherfucking time, bro. Unlike any other group of men, it is not the same. You think Asian men go through this shit? Fuck no. Asian men ain't got no motherfucking big dick requirement. Got a big dick? Obviously not. Asian men ain't got no fucking swag or riz or what they call it, drip requirement, whatever the fucking name for fucking fashion and fucking what's the name is now. I don't even know what the fuck it is. No swag, no drip, no motion, no riz. None of that shit is required for Asian men. Same thing for Mexican men. Y'all know I told you, I remember my son had a tournament in Tallahassee 2 weekends ago, right? Last weekend was Memorial Day, so he was down in Orlando. So the weekend before that, he was in Tallahassee, right? We out in Tallahassee, bro. We go to the fucking Tallahassee Mall, right? We go to the motherfucking Tallahassee Mall, and I walk past a motherfucking Mexican dude that's just as tall as the girl he with. And he got on boots, of course. So technically, she probably a little taller than him, but the standard that the black man has, and I keep telling y'all, there is no 80-20 rule in the black community. It's a 90-10 or 95-5. In the black community, there is no 80-20 rule. There's a 90-10, 95-5. And no matter how fucking unattractive that woman is, nigga, if you not top motherfucking 10%, she gonna say you ain't shit. She gonna say you ugly. She gonna say you broke. She gonna say whatever the fuck. Because that's the way the fucking community set up. Appreciate you, Joel. Again, man, like I said, I'm a professor of this shit. Everybody calling themselves a mother. Nigga, I might change myself to Dr. Fantastic, nigga. Shout out to Karina. He gay. Listen, let me spit my shit real quick, right? Let me motherfucking, look, bro. Oh, fantastic, cocky man. Fantastic, think he this, he think he that, whatever. No, nigga, I know, nigga. I know. Just from a fucking statistical and just analytical standpoint, nigga, I'm a 10% or less or higher nigga. Height alone. 6'5", I'm like top 3% in the world. Okay? Well above motherfucking the median income of a black household, top 15%. Intellect, top 15%. I got a fucking personality. I'm funny. Top fucking, that's even less. Very, very small. Don't gotta fucking think about it. Head full of hair. Again. So when a bitch thinks she gonna humble me, no matter how fine she is, where is it? Yeah, when a bitch thinks she gonna humble me,
you want it to be one way.
What?
You want it to be one way.
Man, I don't
You
know
want it
what
to
you...
be one
Man,
way.
stop. Stop saying that.
But it's the other way.
Karina, baby, listen, it's something I ain't mentioning. When you got that, I ain't gotta spend no money, Karina. Karina, I get the honey before I spend any money, baby. All right. Karina, I spend money, but on the back end, never on the front end. You gotta earn this bread, baby. You hear me, Karina? Karina, I'm only listen, Karina. If I'm paying you up front, I'm tricking. You ain't fucking with me for me. You fucking with me for, you know, the money I'm spending. Mind you, again, I'm a gentleman, you know, or whatever. We can do some things together, but me just giving you money? Shit. The fuck I look like? Baby, you better go get a loan. Oh, yeah, I ain't even mentioned that. You know, 700 plus credit score. 700 plus. 800, I think, on one of the bureaus. Like I said, man, again, I am a top tier nigga. Oh, nigga, you ain't no millionaire. You ain't no, I don't gotta be. Amongst regular niggas, bro, I am motherfucking king. There are fucking levels within levels. Everything these bitches motherfucking complain about, not over here. Not over here. None of the complaints that bitches have about niggas, I don't match me. Other than I'm not giving you no motherfucking serious relationship. Sorry. Don't feel like it. Don't want to do that. Might want it eventually, but I tell you that straight up. Looking for something casual. What you want to do? You can agree or disagree. I'm straight up with you. I don't say you no dream, shawty. You gotta do that. What I'm gonna lie to you for? Keep my options open. This is an audition. You make me motherfucking hang my jersey up. You convince me, you make me get out the game. If you don't, okay, well, hey, we is what it is. We grown. Fair exchange, no robbery. Shout out to Square Biz again for another 5. Appreciate you, brother.
Ain't nothing but some money.
Said Dr. Bryant. I don't know the reference for that or what we lean on that, but yeah. You said me. Well, yeah, that's what it is. Again, you don't match the archetype, bro. You don't got the shout out to community anthropology. Eat, sleep, fight, bust, bro. I don't have the eat, sleep, fight, bust mentality. I'm not easily manipulated or controlled. I don't need a place to stay. I don't need a place to stay, and there's nothing that a woman can do to fucking control me. So for the time that she's gonna deal with me, yeah, it's gonna be cool. But then, hey, nah, I can't. This nigga ain't giving in to the pussy. He fucking actually doing what the fuck he said he gonna do. He making the fucking rules, and it's gonna be his way. Nah, I can't. Nah. Mm-mm. Let me say this, and then we'll move on. This is what I wanted. What I was saying all right to get to this. I don't know if I told y'all this story, but I told somebody this story, right? As a kid, my great grandma used to keep us, you know, when we were young, right? So, you know, instead of daycare and shit, or so on and so forth, we go to they drop me off at me and my sister off at my great grandma's house, and we'd be over there until, you know, my mom got off from work or whatever. And, you know, we went home. She picked us up overnight. And my mom worked like the second shift. Okay. So one day, my dad dropped us off. He dropped me off, me and my sister off at my great grandma's house. And he gave my sister $5 bills, and he gave me a 5. He gave my sister 5 $1 bills, and he gave me a 5. What did Lil Fantasy do? I crashed out. I'm crying. Whatever. No, it's not the same. No. And, you know, I already had issues because, you know, my dad, like, you know, had favorites and shit or whatever. So in my head, in my mental, you know, my dad loves my sister more already and shit. So now he's giving my sister more money than he's giving me. We're like, I want to say 5, 6 years old. So, you know, I don't understand the concept of $5 being $5. It's just one fucking bill. I just understand quantity. I don't understand quality, right? So they trying to explain it to me. They're trying to explain it to me. They're trying to explain it to me. And I'm not going. I'm crashing out. Nothing crazy, but I'm just crying. I'm whining. I'm like, no, you gave her more. So my great grandma fixed it. and my great grandma had to tell my simple ass daddy, hey, they're kids, right? So you can't give him 1 and give her 5, right? You can't do that. It makes it seem like all he understands is more, less. Now, after the fact, they explain it to me. But in that moment, I'm, I'm emotional. Women never learn the $1 bills to the $5 bill equivalency. They never learn. I'm gonna say it again. Women, black women specifically, never learn the $1 bills to the $5 bill equivalency. You can give a woman exactly everything that she said she wanted, right? But if it does not have the label that she wants on it, she don't have it. You can give her everything she said she wanted. But if it's not called and structured exactly how she expects it to be, you're not giving her shit. Oh, what are we? And this is now I'm wasting my time. Shorty, we chilling. You want to go do something? We do it. Is motherfucking good dick and pussy motherfucking being exchanged around here? We ain't having no arguments. We ain't got no drama. You know what I'm saying? You need a little something, I got you. Like you made the cut. You officially on the motherfucking roster. I ain't just treating you like no, you know what I'm saying, no hoe. You earned your spot to where, hey, you getting some privileges. But because I won't call you my old lady, my girl, or whatever, so on and so forth, oh, nigga, you using me and you this and you that, and you just like, shorty, what are you talking about? What are you saying? No, you gotta, what you gotta do is, to a grown ass woman, is you gotta go through and you gotta itemize all the shit y'all done did together. Every time she asked for some shit and you didn't say no, but her mind won't allow her to motherfucking acknowledge, well, damn, shit. What she gonna do, y'all? She gonna fucking run. And you gotta let her go. Brothers, please, young fellas, please understand this. If a woman cannot appreciate what you're actually doing versus where her perception of what you were doing, bro, if she cannot acknowledge the things you're actually doing for her, and the first, oh, you don't, cut that bitch loose, bro. Cut her loose, make your replacement, move forward. Cut her loose. I know that head good. I know that little pussy fire, bro. But hey, you gotta be making. She's never gonna appreciate you, bro. She's never gonna appreciate you because she can't acknowledge the things you're actually doing for her, because it's not like the way she wants it done. It does not come in the package she wants it to fucking come in. Once you understand that, bro, let her go. And the funny thing about it, 9 times out of 10, bro, the nigga she fucked with after you, just gotta shake your head, man, laugh and move on. Yeah, listen, hey, but hey, Joel Breezy, she can only come back if you allow her to. And that's if she ain't fucked up and did some real silly shit, man. Shout out to my man for hitting me on the on the Cash App. Timondrick, brother. Appreciate you say for you cooking, my G. I appreciate you.
Stacking his pay ain't nothing but some money.
So I ain't realize I ain't had a thing. I appreciate y'all, man. I ain't even had a Cash App thing, but I appreciate you guys supporting.
Be out.
Let me say this, Princefella, real quick though. Like as it relates to that, I think that the reason why we focus on accountability is because we understand the importance. Like to have an honest conversation, we do need people to own up to what they're responsible to in the problem. If we're talking about, I'm an analyst by trade, and I look at the root cause analysis of whatever the issue is. So yes, we can talk about the fact that the Black community is effed up, but we can't talk about that without talking about the reasons as to why. So if we're going to talk about the reasons as to why, it's important for all sides to take accountability. I understand what you're saying as it relates to Black women, but without Black men, there aren't any Black women. So are we literally just throwing the baby out with the bathwater and say all Black men screw y'all?
Hold on. Women ain't responsible for changing these niggas. Okay.
I agree.
Okay. So I'm working on changing women. Why are you talking to me about women's accountability about men? Men are responsible for their shit. But y'all
I'm talking about what our channel is about, not what you
y'all
discuss.
talking to me and asking me questions as if I'm blaming men. I don't give a fuck what men thinking, doing, feeling, or believing at this point. I'm not trying to change their behavior because the only way a male is gonna change his behavior is when a woman change hers. That's it. He ain't gonna do it no other way. As long as women are on the motherfucking ground,
That's a good point.
men are gonna continue to do the fuck shit that they doing. So I don't give a damn about what the hell they doing. I don't care what they believe. I don't care what they think. I care about what women think. I care what they.
Mind you, y'all, this is 3 years ago. This is 3 fucking years ago. Fuck men. I don't care about them. They need to fix their own shit. Fuck them. This is fucking Princefella saying this. Just for us to end up fucking here, bro. And this is also a rebrand for a Soft White Underbelly, because Soft White Underbelly got into a whole bunch of shit with that girl. If you understand now, they've changed even the whole concept of where, you know, shit used to be black and white or whatever, so on and so forth. They're doing a whole big rebrand too, because they caught a lot of flack for that girl, man. I don't know what happened to her, but the 15-year-old girl that was a prostitute, and I think she ended up having a kid or whatever, but the mom was, you know, all this crazy shit. They're also under a rebrand. So this is why they're now shifting from, you know, homeless people and people with these crazy ass things to content creators. The other person they had on there was the dude, the nigga with the big ass ears and the horrible hairline, the former Marine, that guy that you know hates niggas. I can't think of his name, but that dude be wearing a leather jacket all the time.
The most uncomfortable truth about women is that's really spoken about.
That women are 1,000 times more narcissistic than males.
When the men were saying this, the men were incels, the men were ugly, the men were socially awkward, the men were just all these negative things, right? Bro, it's funny to me, right? For people to tell you what your ability is with women and what your, you know, your sexual prowess and ability and all these different things and so on and so forth, simply based off of your opinion on a topic or on something that can clearly be seen clear as fucking day, right? Again, remember, I only been doing this shit since 2020, right? Late 2019, 2020, we just say 2020, right? Bro, I never had to change my message because everything I said I knew was a fucking fact. I'm not an internet nigga. You can't use none of that shit on me, nigga. I never been a fat nigga. I never been just fucking nobody ass recluse, socially awkward, whatever. I've always had a personality. I've always been fucking intelligent. I've always been active. I've been a tall, dark skinned nigga since like what, 16. Okay, traveled the world, went around the world, and bitches is, oh my god. So it's crazy to me because now within my own community, I have an opinion. Now I'm just also undesirable. Not to count the motherfucking badass bitches, you know. that's done motherfucking ingested this essence. Throw all that shit out the window because I have an opinion about women that's fucking true. And now shit is full circle, and everything that the manager's been saying, the motherfuckers like me been saying, the women are saying it. The women are saying it. You say you. Is my sound good? My sound's bad or is it good? Am I good on the sound? Let me know. You put a one in the chat if my sound is good or if I need to fix something.
I think the entire human species is a narcissistic species. The whole species is narcissistic. But I believe that the most uncomfortable truth for the average person is that women are actually narcissistic, more narcissistic than males. It's not that
And again, who made fucking the word narcissistic do motherfucking gangbusters, bro? Who made the word narcissistic do motherfucking diamond? Go diamond. Narcissistic, emotionally unavailable, toxic masculinity, and I'm missing one more, y'all. What's another buzz term that they made motherfucking like famous as a motherfucker from the internet? I'm trying to remember. I think it might just been those three. But narcissistic or narcissism, toxic masculinity, and emotionally unavailable. Right? Well, the ones that were fucking just targeted towards men. No, sassy already. Yeah, patriarchy. That's another one. Yeah, sassy and what's the other one? Sassy and what was the other shit they used to call niggas gay without calling niggas gay? Whatever that was.
males are not narcissistic. Is that women
Yeah, there we go. Gaslighting. Yeah, gaslighting, sassy, patriarchy, all that shit. Gay is come on, bro. We know gay. Gay been there. Ain't nothing new.
are 1,000 times more narcissistic. I've never heard a saying that, oh, you just have to love your father no matter what he did because that's your only dad. You only get one. I never hear that. I always hear about a
Zesty, there
woman,
you go.
no
That's
matter
what it
what a
was,
mother
zesty.
did to her children, no matter what, that's your mama. You still need to love your mom, no matter.
Again, man, hey, niggas hate Tommy Sotomayor, but Tommy Sotomayor was the first person to break down that motherfucking, even though you was a crack fiend mama, you always was a black queen mama. Despite how you may feel about the nigga, bro, he's the first person to break that shit down. Everybody's remixed it and whatever and so on and so forth. Now it's to this point to where this woman that was just hating men, saying that men did not wanted to do nothing other than motherfucking sexually assault women, that men couldn't be helped and women need to fucking get away from niggas and fuck them niggas. She don't care nothing about them niggas. To now, the most hated nigga in the history of the internet, black. Tommy Sotomayor got it, bro. Anton had a little run, you know, a couple months back or whatever. But the most hated nigga of all time on the internet, only one. Regardless of how you feel about a nigga. Facts is facts. She repeating this shit. I say this all the time. A black man cannot achieve manhood until he has a very, very uncomfortable conversation with his mother. Okay. Now, no, of course, no violence, you know, minimal cussing and things and so on and so forth. I'm not telling you to be aggressive with your mom or disrespect your mother, but you have to establish yourself as a man to your mom, or your mom's going to motherfucking baby you and treat you like a little boy for your whole fucking life. And you're going to have that mothering, that need for mothering in your relationships. Until you become a man and establish being a man with your mother, you always gonna be a fucking son in a situation with a black woman until you do that. I told y'all niggas that shit, what, 3-4 years ago. I was banned from my mama's house for months because I told my mama, fuck no, you gonna listen to me. I ain't leaving until I say what I gotta say. You gonna hear what I gotta say. And if we don't talk no more, we don't talk, so on and so forth. But I said what the fuck I said my piece, made her fucking listen to what the fuck I said, bro. You gotta get out. Of course, it took her time because, again, most black women, bro, don't have the man there to force them into a submission. Not by force, but even women, bro, when you point out, and that, of course, the woman has to actually care about you and love you. It's only going to be like your mama or your sister or somebody that's like, you know, very, very closely related to you and have actual feelings and give a fuck about you. Don't waste your time on a bitch don't give a fuck about you, bro. It's not going to work. If your mom's a piece of shit mom and she don't give a fuck, that's just for you, your closure. There's nothing going to change with her. But if your mom is really just, you know, made some fucked up decisions along the way and whatnot, what have you, so on and so forth. She loved you, she gave a fuck, but she did some fucked up shit, it's like all moms do, right? And you just never had a chance to say your piece. She's gonna come around and she's gonna actually motherfucking apologize to you and cop to her sins. She's gonna motherfucking lay her sins on the altar with you, and both of you guys are gonna be for a relationship for the better. But most importantly, it's for you because now you don't feel like you have this undying submissive fucking positioning to a black woman. Oh, she was so hard for her. She did the best she could with what she had. Well, bitch, that's the bare minimum. That's the shit you got to do not to go to jail. Clothes on your back, a roof over your head, and food in your stomach is all shit you got to do, or bitch, you going to jail. Or they're going to take your kids. That's what we were told to be fucking happy about and you know, and praise your mama for. The shit she had to do to stay out of jail or lose your ass.
What she did. I hear women say, no matter what a woman does, a man should never put his hands on her. And women believe they can do anything to you and expect that you would accept it and still worship the ground they walk on. So if anything is going to improve, the truth about the psychology of women has to be revealed. It's a dark place. It's not.
Yeah, man, we've been telling you this, bro. Women are the most selfish motherfuckers on the fucking planet, dog. All women, but I tell you again, this is another thing that black people can't run away from. You can't say that, oh, well, the white supremacist system, if when the black people get a fucking, when the country gets a cold, black people get pneumonia. Okay. So if you understand that from that standpoint, why wouldn't it be the same thing from a psychoanalytical standpoint, along with a relationship dynamic between the men and the women? Why would the fallout not be 10 times, if not 100 times worse in our interpersonal relationships between men and women? And why we can't, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reason, get married and have healthy relationships and have healthy families? Why would that not make sense? It will only correlate, right? If you everything else to where, oh, well, the white people suffering, black people suffer 1,000 times worse. Okay, great. So if you understand that premise, then why can't you understand this premise here? Yeah, bro, that shit right there. That's a female. Okay. Well, why didn't you stop the bitch when she was hitting the nigga upside the head? I wish the worst on niggas that sit around and let a bitch hit niggas and do all this crazy shit and talk to niggas crazy and they won't grab the bitch. They won't fucking what's name. Bro, I pray nothing but the worst. If you the nigga that only want to motherfucking step in once the nigga start protecting himself and you want to attack the nigga, bro, I wish for the most painful demise that anybody could ever be fucking given, bro, for you.
It's not peaches and cream, because women think that they can abuse you. Women think that they can talk to you any kind of way. They think they can put their hands on you, and then they expect you to still speak of them as angels. That's bad, because that behavior trickles down to their children. So they end up abusing their children. Women are very abusive to their children, and they don't even understand in what ways they're abusive to their children. And you can't tell them anything because they do no wrong in their eyes. I try to tell women that even when it comes to their sons, most women set their sons up for failure, and they don't even understand why they set their sons up for failure.
Now, I don't know what she's gonna say, but remember Fantastic told you this? I told you this, and probably other people, but this is my rendition of this. The first woman to betray a black man is his own mother because the mother refuses to teach her son the ways of women because she knows that it exposes herself. Say again. The first woman to betray the black boy becoming a black man is the black woman because she's afraid that she's going to expose herself by teaching her son the fucking conniving, lying, deceptive, manipulative ways of women. So she lets her son get into complete and total fucking adulthood. She don't teach him. And again, why is this so pivotal? Because the father not in the house. See, your dad is supposed to, hey man, hey, don't be trusting these hoes. You know, don't you get no condom from her. You keep your own condom and don't let her fuck with it. Don't let her touch it. Don't do this, don't do that. You know, if she motherfucking, you know, she always lady, she always doing this, and she telling you where to meet her at. Hell no, nigga, that could be a back door. She could be setting you up for another nigga, some shit. No, you determine the shit. You take control. You do this because black boys don't have fathers or, you know, older black men, especially now. Even back in the day, bro, I had uncles. I had 3 uncles. My dad was around sometimes, so, you know, but a lot of the shit my uncles taught me. My uncle gave me my first fucking condom. Gave it to me. Here, boy. And one of these hoes out here burning you. I didn't know what fucking burning was. Gave me a condom, though.
And they don't understand this because they don't understand the nature of the male, the physiology, the neurology of the male. They don't understand the male's existence. Most parents, specifically women, because it's most single parents are women. Do you hear them say something like, I just wanted to give my child the things I never had? And if it's a woman saying that, and she has a son, this is bad because you're not thinking about the development of your child. You're trying to make up for your own childhood through your child, giving them things that you never had, that you wanted. You're not giving them what they need. You're not tailoring the new environment or your behaviors or your parenting style around what your current child needs. You are thinking about yourself. Well, if you're a woman and you have a son, you are subconsciously thinking of your son as your daughter, yourself. You're treating him like a girl because you were a girl. And you start to give the children things that they don't need that ends up sabotaging the development of the child. And they are totally unaware of this. So I believe that more information, more knowledge, more education can help with women seeing their own psyche. Relationship.
No, it's not gonna help because again, that would call for black women to be accountable. And that would call for black women to call other black women out in the fucking ways that they fucking manipulate men and get over on men. That's never going to happen. It's not going to happen. The black woman's control of the black community is built upon her deification and her what do you call it? Infallibility. Okay? The black woman is without sin. She can do no wrong. Why would she undo that? Y'all need therapy. Y'all need therapy. Y'all need therapy. Okay, well, damn. Y'all don't need therapy? Black men actually go get the fucking therapy and they start using this shit. Oh, you trying to manipulate. No, I went and got therapy. I learned a little bit about fucking psychology and mental health. You're actually the fucking narcissistic one. You're actually the manipulator. And I'm not going to allow you to fucking do it to me anymore.
Should be a mirror to the individual. Every person that you get with is going to reflect back to you who you are. You have to be attuned enough to know that, this stuff that I'm getting back, it is because I'm projecting something and I'm getting feedback. What is it that I'm doing? What is it about my thought process that's bringing this back to me? What is drawing me to the types of relationships? What is it that is showing me? People don't use relationships as feedback as they should, but they give you information that you really need to not only help yourself, but to help your offspring. And so for women, I believe, since they are the first teachers of the child, that there needs to be far more education in her direction about
being dressed up like the fucking lesbian gym teacher is diabolical, by the way. This is definitely the motherfucking lesbian gym teacher fit.
not only the nature of herself, but the nature of her sons, the male. Women are inadvertently doing things that harms the male's development. And then they'll get out and say, that ain't my fault. He needs to man up. We need to stop the conversation about what men need to do. Do men have their faults? Absolutely. I've spoken on these faults. I've called out a lot of male behavior. I mean, I wrote a book called 41 Shades of Men, The Pursuit to Subdue and Use You. But what's the conversation on women? Because they are the first teachers of the child, you know? So I feel sorry for a lot of the children, especially the involuntary celibates, because they are a danger, and women don't understand. These are your sons. These are your sons. Women procreate indiscriminately. They don't have a
It's crazy, bro. This is literally every fucking manosphere talking point. Everything that she was against and whatever, right, and all this different shit. She's going down the line and picking every fucking manosphere talking point. And of course, she's not saying black, but we understand that she's talking about black people.
they don't value the things that are valuable. And a lot of times women are unable to recognize threats. So women are attracted to like the worst of the worst. They like.
Didn't I say that already? Black women hate security. Black women hate good niggas until they've run out. A black woman only wants to secure good nigga when she needs him for her fucking survival. If she can get by with the ain't shit nigga and they can motherfucking scramble and scrape together and barely make it and keep their head above water like motherfucking good times and shit, keeping your head above water until the point, bro, of where she's in so much debt, she got so many kids, she's so poor, she's so broke. Now I'm tired of my type. I can't deal with my type no more. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck up out of here, and don't listen, bro. Don't let a pretty face, fat ass, and some juicy motherfucking titties, nigga, activate your motherfucking simp and you save that hoe. That's the problem, bro. Listen. And this is why I say I talk shit about the niggas, bro. The biggest fucking issue in the problem are the simps, are the fucking incels. Incels are so dangerous because men make fun of them and don't try to help them, right? So there's always the safety net for the bitch that shouldn't be saved. I'm gonna say this again. If you know an incel, give that nigga some game. Help that nigga improve. He a grown man. He don't know. No, nigga. I don't know shit about motherfucking motherfucking physics. If I want to become a fucking astrophysicist at 40 years old, somebody got to teach me to do it. I don't know how to fucking skateboard. If I want to learn, if I want to know how to skateboard, somebody has to teach my 40-year-old ass how to do it. Some niggas don't know how to deal with hoes. Some niggas don't know how to see the red flags and bitches. We got to stop this age shaming shit. Oh, he should just know better. No, the nigga don't know. He obviously don't know. He making bad decisions. Help him out. We had this saying, bro. The more qualified people we got, the better fucking off we are. Is a nigga gonna be motherfucking player from the Himalayas? No, the nigga not gonna be no motherfucking P. He not gonna be no motherfucking, no Mac. But at the very least, bro, you need the least amount of motherfucking incel and simp ass niggas that have no confidence. Bitches are gonna fucking, bro.
Criminals. They do like criminals. They like psychopaths. They like a lot of things, and these traits end up getting passed down to their offspring. So what happens is you choose jacked up genetics, and now your son is socially awkward, but he's still a male, and he's still going to have sexual desires. And then you don't nurture him the correct way, and you make him weak, unable to fight the woes and the challenges in society. And then he gets out here and struggles with the most fundamental human.
The bell, but brother, like I said, I understand that, man. But hey, you just do your part. Do your part. If a nigga don't take heed to what you're trying to fucking tell him, hey, it is what it is. You did your part. But a lot of times, man, people don't even try. Niggas don't even try, man. Niggas just sit back and laugh at niggas. That's some high school shit. That's some high school shit, bro. At 40 years old, bro, if a nigga's not, talking no shit to me or talking crazy or so on and so forth, and I see him, ignorant, right? Again, ignorance is a thing. There's a lot of people that are ignorant. Everybody's ignorant about something because nobody knows everything, right? Ignorance is not a bad thing. Ignorance is simply, I do not know. I see a brother that's ignorant to some shit, bro. Hey, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put you on, bro. Right? No, like you said, you give me some pushback, nigga. Hey, all right, nigga, listen. You the motherfucking, you fucking Daniel son here. I'm Mr. Miyagi. Shut the fuck up and do what I'm telling you to do. If you didn't give me some pushback, oh well, you figure it out. It is what it is. But at least make the effort.
Need, especially the male need, sex. You create a violent and a very dangerous person to come out into the world. And so we just have a lot.
And again, I told y'all this. Remember y'all niggas told, oh, men don't need no pussy. Men don't need sex. And I had to show you niggas the motherfucking scientific proof of it to where men have to have sex with women to be healthy, to be mentally stable, to have confidence. Literal, not just no motherfucking lotion, nigga. Not motherfucking Jergens and Lubriderm. Pussy, vagina, a woman, titties, ass. Physical contact, actual fucking penetration of a woman's vagina is different than fucking masturbation. And these niggas is out here telling you, man, semen retention. No, nigga, get you some pussy. You need it. This is a fact. All this pseudoscience, motherfucking bro science bullshit that's only making this shit worse. Any grown man know, nigga, you hold that nut long enough, nigga, it's gonna come out in your sleep. The fuck I'm gonna waste a good nut for when I can find a fine bitch with a fat ass, a pretty face, some fat lips, some big titties. I ain't trying to waste no nuts in my sleep. Fuck I look like. But again, the alpha males are telling you this stupid motherfucking bullshit, bro, because it sound good.
Reckless behaviors, and these reckless behaviors come from a lack of knowledge and a lack of understanding about existence itself.
Are you optimistic about the future of relationships between men and women?
Oh no, not with artificial intelligence sweeping the market
And pornography?
That too, but honestly, that is not even the biggest, in my opinion. That's not even the biggest issue out of all of the issues. I think the bigger issue is the decline in education,
Yeah, man, and I'll leave it there. Listen, the biggest issue is gonna be the motherfucking robots. Okay, more and more people are starting to talk about this shit, bro. They had this thing. They had a fucking robot with a like a surveillance camera head pole dancing, like dancing on a stripper pole. That robot pussy is gonna be hitting like crack in the 80s by 15, 20 years from now, bro. All of this shit is by design. This man-woman war, this fucking gender war is contrived. They needed to be this way. because the men and women are always motherfucking fighting against each other. You keep them divided and conquered, they'll never come together and motherfucking overthrow the shit that needs to be overthrown. I think they rioting in France right now, in Paris, I think, because they like, hey man, this is some bullshit. Shit is too much. We can't afford to live, and whatever. All this revolution, bro, is never done peacefully. Well, cowboy, that's what I'm saying. Listen, cowboy, you can't shame a man for that. Men have always done that, bro. Men, just go back and think about it. Look at the movies. Men impersonated being imported men in order to get access to sex. There were motherfuckers that weren't fucking knights or whatever at all, right? Or motherfuckers that were warriors or soldiers. They would sign up for for war. They would sign up for fucking, you know what I mean, to tote that motherfucking shield and that sword just to get motherfucking cachet to get pussy. The motherfuckers at the back of the fucking line. They would never go be on the front line. They knew that the warriors were respected, and that was a sign of bravery and whatever, and it upped your sexual marketplace value. So motherfuckers that had no intention of fighting, they know how to fight a fucking lick, bro, would do the shit for the sake of pussy. Niggas do the same thing now. They just do it with, they peacock. Real jewelry, fake jewelry, cars you can't afford, trinkets. Hoes attracted to shiny things, man. So what niggas do? Niggas buy shiny things. What up, Ashton? Yeah, like niggas die. Listen, what buddy said? You willing to die over this pussy? I am. Cowboy, how many niggas done died over a piece of pussy, bro? Wars were fought over pussy. What are we talking about here? Told y'all, Genghis Khan still has the fucking the widest fucking bloodline of all time because Genghis Khan knew the importance of nutting and bitches. You want a motherfucking woman to submit to you, put some dick in her. Now, again, I'm not saying that's okay today by any means, because I know you niggas out here doing weird shit, right? Not saying it's okay today, but in the, the ancient standard was women were spoils of fucking war. You kill the men, you take the women, you have children with those fucking women, and now the women are yours. Exactly. $500 fine. That's what I'm saying. That's women do that to this day. If America was ever fucking conquered, whatever fucking nations conquer them, again, women are gonna fucking get on their knees and hey, bend over, open their mouths, spread eagle, whatever they got to do to survive. That's what women do. That's never going to change. Once you understand that women, once you understand the ways of women, bro, you don't even get mad at it. The problem is women hate when you say it because you understand it. Women are selfish, narcissistic, fucking ignorant of a lot of fucking common sense shit. They lack logic. But we still fucking, hey, can't live with them, can't live without them, as they say. Literally. Being that we know that a man needs motherfucking sex to be at its peak, you know what I mean? From a healthy standpoint, from a mental, at least from a mental, and to a degree physiological, right? Because there's certain things that you get endorphins and I always fuck it up. It's not just endorphins. I always say endorphins, but I'll get the other one. What's the fucking pleasure? What's the pleasure fucking hormone, y'all? Got endorphins, epinephrine, and why do I always forget the most important one? Endorphins, epinephrine, and it's right on the fucking tip of my tongue. I always forget it. No, not serotonin. Dopamine. There we go. That's what it is. Dopamine. The serotonin might be it, but dopamine. There we go. Oxytocin too. But dopamine is what I'm looking for. Dopamine. The biggest one is fucking dopamine. Shout out to Ashton, man. Shicey Avengers. Ashton, appreciate the brother for the fire. I remember a girl left me at the bank, left me for a bank robber. Then he pulled up while we was sneaky linking. Dude pulled up out of bazooka. I was shook. God damn. He had a location.
Throw a stack in his face. Ain't nothing but some money.
Yeah, that's another thing too, man. Again, I told you her type, bro. Listen, you gotta be careful of her type, bro. Listen, man. You gotta understand, bro. Her body account is way more than her body count. You never gonna know what her body count is anyway. But the type of nigga she fuck with, bro, you gotta be aware of that shit. You gotta be aware of it, bro. There are some bitches that you too good for, my nigga. If her type is motherfucking jailbirds and prison niggas for one, hey, all right, don't fuck around and get that slow cough. Because we know what the motherfucking prison niggas love to do. Just saying. But again, man, we wired to go against common sense and to risk it all for a little piece of pussy, bro. Men are literally fucking slaves to our physiology, anatomy, and mentality. That's what people don't understand and realize this. You're never gonna overcome it. You're never gonna overcome this shit. And it's not meant to be that way. Men are made to be the sexual pursuers because women can just not be. Women can just motherfucking turn this shit off. If men don't pursue it, the fucking species end. Women like sex as much as men like sex, yes, of course. But women's window for the men they want to have sex with is so much more fucking smaller. A bitch can be 500 pounds, bro, and she want a nigga that's motherfucking Mr. Olympia. And that's the only nigga she gonna get that pussy up to. The worst of bitches. Bitch can look like motherfucking Biz Marquis and Shabba Ranks combined. And she want nothing less than motherfucking Chris Brown. For real. And bitches don't work the same. I don't think women's their shit's the same as the men are, right? When it comes to the hormones and things that are released. I think it's the same for women, regardless be it fucking fake or real, right? They got roses, they got motherfucking bullets, they got dildos, they got straps. These bitches got motherfucking contraptions, gadgets, and wang doodles. Thingamabobs. Whatchamacallits. What's the names? Doohickeys. But the niggas the freaks. Okay? Niggas the freaks, but bitch got a billion and one motherfucking contraption to motherfucking stick in their pussy and their ass and everything else. It's crazy, bro. But men are the fucking these sexual degenerates and shit. Shout out to Jim Rat for the 10. Appreciate you, brother.
Throw a stack in his face. Ain't nothing but some money.
What do you say? Oh shit! Why is it not showing? Hold on, give me a second. Y'all. Oh, comments. There we go. Question, fam. Not trying to throw the word at you, but what are your thoughts about sexual immorality written all throughout the Bible? Again, listen, bro. Listen. Immorality as far as what? Are you talking like infidelity? You talking what do you call it? Fornication, adultery, what? Like, you know, it's a lot of sexual immorality. A lot of things are sexual immorality. In my head, bro, I just don't see again, God didn't call fucking I don't think he called fornication or abomination. He called, you know, brotherfucker activity or abomination. Doing shit with animals, you know, that's strictly prohibited and forbidden. To think that just having casual sex with a human is the same as a man having sex with a man or a man having sex with a fucking pig, horse, or animal. I in my head think God is too smart for that. Okay, I'm not putting myself on God's level by any means. I'm not trying to blaspheme, but I think God puts a delineation between those two. Okay. I know they say sin is sin, but no, I don't even believe that. If sin is sin, like there wouldn't have been a 10 commandments, right? It's specific sins that clearly, and I think the only one that's unforgivable is blaspheme against the Holy Ghost, right? So clearly there are tiers and levels of sin, right? But that's a whole nother thing. But no, man, from that standpoint, I just at this point, bro, everybody going to hell. I'll just say that, Jim Rat. If the Bible, if God is that strict and that whatever, and again, it's no disrespect, God. As much fucking casual fucking that's going on right now, we all going to hell. Nobody's making it into heaven. There's gonna be a lot of fucking rocks crying out. How about that? If fucking outside of marriage is your ticket to hell, a lot of motherfuckers finna be hot. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Nah, not sex between a man and woman, but outside of marriage. That's what I'm saying, bro. I just don't. Again, I don't see that, man. I don't see it, and especially again, even marriage within the way that we understand it to be is not the same as it is in the Bible. It's just, you know what I mean. A lot of these again, by that logic, Jim Rat, right? Because there is no same-sex marriage in the Bible, but now according to the laws of the land, same-sex marriage is allowed, and then the Bible supports you following the laws of the land. So it's a lot of contradictory shit that goes on, brother. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? But this, in my opinion, is just like I think God is going to be giving a lot of grace and breaks when it comes to non-marital sex. Otherwise, like I said, the rock's gonna cry out. Okay. And especially then too, it says, I was just reading that the other day. Was it is it 1 Timothy where he says it's gonna be 7 women to 1 man? Right? Remember? At the end times, it's gonna be 7 women to 1 man. Right? So if it's gonna be 7 women to 1 man, I mean, now we're talking polygyny, and a man can have more than 1 woman. So at what, but polygyny is illegal in America. So what are we doing here? So it's just a lot of confusion, man. I don't know how to take it to say yeah or nay. No problem, bro. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for the 10, brother. But ultimately, man, listen. The whole fucking Princefella thing, dog. This is crazy, man. It's wild to see how shit comes full circle, as they say. Right? For shit to become full circle, and her to be out here advocating for women to change for men and all this other shit, and consider, I guess, bro. But hey, it is what it is. Shift for the fucking grift, bro. But hey, appreciate y'all pulling up on me, man. Apologize for the late stream, but hey, I had to get it in. Pause. Otherwise I wouldn't. So yeah. But Miss Fantastic 824 on all social media platforms, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hype, all that good shit. That's it on that one. Catch y'all on the next one. Holla. We out.